Hello, 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 my collective, and good morning to you. Happy Saturday. Anyone having a birthday today, I just want to wish you a happy birthday shout out. Happy birthday, Virgos, for anyone celebrating birthday this weekend or whom I've passed, okay? I hope you guys have something planned and I hope you guys enjoy your day. So far, like it's going to be a wet day from this morning, how it's looking. So it's a possibility of a little bit of rainy area, but promising to be a good day after all. Um, my energy still is that you guys are moving on with yourselves. You're healing. You're feeling more positive, feeling more radiant. A lot of you are in that stage where you feel like I'm ready to move on, and a lot of you have taken steps to move on. And I'm so proud of you for those of you who have that are working on yourselves. But we want to just kind of see what's going on with the energy for this weekend, for today specifically. What's going on? What's the collective? What's going on with the collective? And what the universe wants you to know. Okay. So I'll first go ahead and pull from the True Intentions deck and just see what's the mood or what's the tone for today and what the energy is for today for anyone towards you, or either what the universe wants you to know. All right. Spirit guide, can you tell me what's in the energy for the collective for today? Oh, a jumper right off the bat. Loan. Oh my gosh. It says, I'm in need of financial assistance. Either you, collective, are trying to obtain a loan to help pay for some bills or a car or a home or whatever you need, or someone wants a loan and they may come to you and ask you about borrowing some money. Somebody that's not doing well with finances right now, too, when I say that. So it could be your ex, or it could be a family or friend. So we'll need to look into it and see who needs this loan. And since they're in need of financial assistance, so I would say they may want some energy, but that's not, they need finances. So let's first get some makeshift cards and see who might be possibly needing some financial assistance from you, and maybe we can try to go out and see what they need it for. Let's get some personal cards from me, please, spirit guides. God, I come before you in gratitude today for the growth that you have fostered into my spiritual life. I recognize this journey is your gift, not by my strength, but by your grace. Help me to remain humble and open to your fruits of your growth, the fruits of your growth within me. Leading and nurturing the fruits of your growth within me. May I use my growth to bless others and glorify you in all I do. Thank you for being a constant guide and unfailing source of strength. In Jesus' name, amen. I call my spirit guides, my ancestors, my good guardian angel, protect me, my family, and friends, the collective, as we do this reading. All right, guys. Spirit team, who is in need of a loan? Is it my collective trying to secure something, or and what is this loan for? Can you tell me? Chases money. Okay, we have chases money. Someone who is always miserable and looks for the negative. And somebody who's very smart, self-assured, and stands up for themselves. So somebody who usually... Oh, we have another ogre bully stuck up under there. Was hiding. Okay, well, that was hiding. So we know that somebody who's usually out here on their grind, chasing money, or they're chasing money, trying to grind, look for jobs, constantly getting little odd jobs, making money, or somebody out here chasing money because they're out here selling drugs or do whatever, or either chasing men or women who they think have money because they're opportunists. But somebody who's usually always chasing money, always have money on the mind. That's the most important thing to them. Okay, so apparently this person now who chases money all the time is dealing with some financial losses. So maybe they tried to start a business, it's not working. Maybe they're trying to move above their means, it's not working. Maybe they jumped into a relationship with a partner who they thought had money and turned out they did not. We're gonna have to really dwell into this. Somebody who comes across as an ogre, a bully. So someone that has a very with a Shrek-like attitude. So somebody who has the appearance that they look rough and tough and they come across like a bully, but usually those people are not. They're actually really sensitive in the inside. And yes, they come across as bullying others and looking like an ogre and and looking like Shrek, but it's just because that's the false exterior that they put up because they don't want you to see the real them, that they're really insensitive, that they're really sensitive, and they have insecurities, okay, within them. And that's why that card was hiding, and I didn't see it because they're trying to hide from you who they really are. And they're possibly trying to hide from you that now that they're in need of money, that they're not doing well, because this is somebody who probably always came across like they had everything, was doing good. I got money, I got a house, I got a car, I got everything, and they want to give that appearance that they have it, but they really don't. And maybe what they do have, it doesn't belong to them, but it's because somebody else put it in their name and has gifted it to them or did it for them. So very smart, self-assured, stands up for herself. This makes me think of you. This is might have somebody's appearing, you're appearing to someone as being very smart, self-assured, and you stand up for yourself, and you stand up for yourself to this bully who is out here chasing money, okay? And now this bully is someone who is feeling miserable and always looking for the negative. And now this bully is feeling miserable and out here looking and saying, looking for negative and speaking negative and being negative because they see that you collective, are standing up for yourself. You know, you're very smart, you're very assertive, you're very sexy, you have a great head on your shoulders, and you're independent. And while they're chasing and losing, it's easily coming to you by what you're doing. Okay, so give me more. What can I say more about this? Thank you. Yeah, somebody took a zero, they failed. Someone took a leap of faith, this fool, to start a new beginning with someone else, or towards a career, or yeah, with a third party. Let's do more clarification and find out. But someone ventured off to start and take a leap of faith, a blind leap of faith, just jump into something unknown. Um, and we have judgment out here. 0 to the 20. I tell you what, let's see, hold on. One more before I tell you guys about this. What else, Spirit? Thank you. One more. All right, guys. What we have here on the board, this is definitely a you and your ex situation, okay? And this is your ex who wants a loan from you because they took a leap of faith. They were acting like a fool. They jumped off and they went towards a new beginning and start a relationship somewhere else. When they did this and they walked behind you, that was kind of like the last straw for you. Them going to a third party, choosing third party over you, not paying attention to who you were in their life and that they were supposed to be with you. All right, they've done so much to you that there was a judgment call. All right, the judgment, the trumpets roared. The trumpets roared. Judgment call was in. It's like, okay, it's time for an awakening, because when they started in the beginning and the judgment call came here, you guys went into an awakening because you were hurt, you were depressed. You went into a spiritual awakening. You made up your mind. You received clarity at that moment that this is it for me. I'm done. You did some self-evaluation. Some of you could have gone into hermit mode to really look at yourselves, relationship, called out, prayed, asked God, like, what's going on? This person's hurt me yet again. This was that final hurt that really hurt to the core. You finding out they're with somebody else and they went jumping, thinking they were going to have a nice, happy, free time with this person. And you decided to end it. Take your love back. End your love. And this is what they were looking for. They thought they were going to go over there and have 10 their full cups, okay? But after you went through this awakening, you awoke from your awakening, or you came out of your awakening feeling very happy, very joyous, feeling fulfilled. You've been fulfilling your own cups, pouring in self-love, spending time with your family, with your children, because you put it into this love relationship that you had with this other person because they were hurting you, okay? And now you guys are actually going towards a new beginning. You're starting something new, a new spiritual beginning, okay, that you're feeling inspired about. You're being very creative. You have awakened your creativity. Some of you are using your voice and doing something. Could be online like myself, because this does mean artistic expression as well. Or some of you could be painting. You can find yourself doing more art, wanting to color, draw, paint, being drawn towards that, or just singing perhaps, or even listening to music, or doing something music, or even putting together music 10 on 1 when I say that, because that's calming to you. And yes, sometimes you're going to have those days where memories pop up, a little, see the little waves in the water. There's going to be some rough days for you as you're starting your new beginning, as you're moving forward from your healing and finding your happiness. Your mind may go back from time to time. It may upset you. It may cause a rough moment for you because you have flashbacks. So what did this person do, and why did they do it? Because you didn't deserve it. But it doesn't matter. Like, you just keep going forward, because we have a justice card out here. So everything is going to be made fair. Everything is going to balance itself out for you with this situation. I feel like justice is already balancing out. We got judgment and justice out here. This definitely is karma getting ready to play out for this person, and it's going to play out because they were juggling you in another relationship. This is somebody who didn't tell you that they're seeing somebody else. So this is a situation that made me feel like you had to go out there and find out on your own, that this person was juggling two people at the same time, if not more than that, okay? But what happened, it caused this person to not be able to focus on you, but it's also causing financial instability for this person. This person seems to be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The family situation looks like it's water out here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and we do have some air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? But this person did not prioritize you. They were in their self-love, whatever best for them. But I do feel like this person reached a point where they became overwhelmed with the responsibilities that they were taking in. And them taking on a new beginning actually led to them, they made an offer to somebody from their childhood, someone they've been with for a while, or somebody they had a child with, somebody who was probably being generous with them at first, and they were turned on thinking that they hit the gold mine because this person chases money, okay? And they thought they were going to have some type of new investment, a business, or something, but they thought they were going to make out like the fat hog in that relationship. And it turned out to be anything but that. Once they got over there, they realized that, hey, things aren't what they seem. What happened to this money I thought I was going to have? Why didn't this business get started? Well, it's not going to get started, baby, because you did something wrong. You did something wrong. You hurt the collective, one of God's chosen, and he doesn't take that very lightly. Not with judgment and justice. He has definitely stepped on my board today to pay back for what you did to his child. What's going on in this person's environment why they feel like they need to ask my collective for some financial assistance? What's going on with this person? They're destroyed. They destroyed this relationship. They know they fucked up. They shattered. They broke their promises. They broke their word to you. They shattered their image now of how you see them. All right, with destroyed being out here, they destroyed everything. Your trust, your respect, all that's gone. Like it's gone. Okay. What else? What else? The person's out here doing drugs. That's why they don't have no money. That's why I need some money, because they're out here doing drugs, trying to cope with what they did to my collective. Popping pills, selling pills. I told you it could chase his money. A person could be selling pills and selling drugs. Whatever happened, things about to explode now. The universe is angry. You have justice and judgment. The universe has called judgment on this whole dynamic, this relationship, because they want justice. It's time to pay back karmic debt. And the way you're going to pay back karmic debt is by the universe attaching what is most important to you. If this person loves sex all the time and they can't keep their thing in their pocket, then you know what? That thing all of a sudden gonna start getting impotent. It's not gonna work, because that's what they prioritize. Sex. Either they're gonna catch an STD or both. They may catch an STD and get impotent at the same time. If, since it has chases money, if all they care about is money and material things, then guess what? Their pocket is about to have a hole in it. They're not going to be able to hold on to money. Money going to stop coming out pockets every which way. Somebody's going to obviously steal money from them. They're going to have the extra bills they're going to have to pay. There we go. Thank you. Sex shop. I told you, this person like sex. They like that kinky stuff. They like those videos. They like to go online. They like to mess with themselves online while they're looking at things. They like to hook up with girls online. They like to sleep with prostitutes, get these one-night stands. Probably somebody that lives near a store. This is somebody who lives near a store. Earth sign lives near a store. And near the store, they have people who walk up and down the street selling sex. And your person's buying something, making bad choices. Hanging out at the bar, smoking, drinking, looking for these girls that hang out, that they meeting at the store near them. okay, that they're hooking up with don't know from a penny to a pumpkin seed. They don't even know, okay? And they're hooking up these girls, having raw sex with these girls, all right? But now they want to come in and claim it was yours. They don't want to fight for you. Why? You spent your money on these girls. You spent your money on these drugs. You broke up relationship, all right? And now you want to come to my collective and say, I want you. Why? Why you want my collective now? Because you need a financial loan? Oh, because you feel betrayed. So what happened? One of these girls, these bad choices that you hook up with, deceive you and betray you. Now you feel like you can't trust them. You mean one of these girls make you feel like how you made the collective feel? All right. One of these girls out here in the street got you depressed in your head, in your feeling like, what my card say over here, feeling like you fucked up. Yeah. You're feeling that way, coping by doing substance. All right. No, yeah, it's all about to pop off. Everything's about to pop off for you now. You know why? Because you went and started a family situation with someone else. Could have gotten someone pregnant. Could have went back to a child's mother that you knew was in the streets, that you knew was untrustworthy because she hurt you before, but you went back there anyway to have a new beginning. Okay. You could have had another child with someone, but now you're watching my collective, trying to see what they're doing, trying to see if they're having a new beginning, trying to see if they're with somebody else, because you want to know if they're having sex with someone else, because that would just upset you, and that's what's making you feel destroyed, and that's what's hurting you, to think that they're having a new beginning, to think that they're starting a new family, to think that they're out here having tantric sex with someone, and you want to think is yours because you are possessive, and you think once yours, always yours, and now you want to come in and fight for your love because now you hooked up with the wrong person, and now you got betrayed, and now you can understand what the feeling of betrayal feels like because you got played. You got played. Somebody manipulated you and lied to you and controlled you, and you try to do the same stuff to my collective, all right? But you just got to go check yourself. Go check yourself. You better check yourself for STDs. You better check yourself. Your person may have a tattoo on his arm, okay? But your person now is checking himself mentally and emotionally. They're having to start to see now, like, dang, I, let me do these boxes. Like, how the collective acted versus how these girls are acting. What my life was like when I was with the collective versus what my life is like when I'm single or when I'm with this other person. This person's now starting to check it out because they're trying to see how they got played, what their life went wrong, who played them. Or they could be checking these boxes trying to find out who all they slept with to see who all gave them this STD they sitting up here on my board with. Okay, because they were being toxic, getting toxic relationships, being drawn towards the toxicity because that's the mind frame that they were in. Again, more smoke. Your person sitting back smoking that marijuana, that Mary J, that weed, getting high as hell. When that's not working, popping pills, probably popping pills and smoking at the same time. Your person smoking morning, noon, and night. Your person wake up in the morning, light up, and hit that blunt. Okay, your person is smoking because it is too much smoking in the store. Smoking and drinking, and they probably smoking and drinking with a third party because they're hurt. They're hurt because you walked away. They hurt because you didn't sit around and play with them when they played these games. They're hurt because this person, this other relationship they got into, betrayed them and they felt played. They got used, okay? They got used. This other person took their money, took their time, took their energy, probably even pinned a child on them. They're not happy. They don't want to be there. But you knew it wasn't going to work, baby. You knew all along whatever they're going to was not going to work. And you could have even told this person, you're not going to find better than me. You're going to miss me. There's nothing out there like me. You're messing up. You're effed up. You screwed up. You said exactly what this card said. You told them they effed up with you when they played you. And that they're going to get their karma. You spoke it. Okay? You spoke it. And this person probably sitting back thinking about, dang, man, collective said it. Collective said it's going to work. They're thinking if you put some kind of like magic on them. All right, what else, Spirit Guides? What else? Thank you. They're worried that you're out here dating again. They're worried that you found love, that you're out here having fun. They don't like the fact that you're back on the market, doing what makes you happy. They don't want that because that person sees you as theirs, okay? They feel like they have some sense of control over you. But you know, guys are like that a lot of times. They think that they can do what they want to do, but when you do it, it's a whole different situation. You know, they can't get past that. They're boys, is what they are. What else? And some of you collective may be out there having fun and dating, and if you're not, get out there and have fun and date. Okay, don't sit around thinking about this sucker who is out here living a double life, having third party affairs, living a lie, hiding the truth from you, you know, emotionally betraying you, being emotionally unavailable, taking time and energy from you to go make them feel good when they're feeling down, only to go with somebody else and be with someone else. How they were with their friends and their other family is they were different with you. Some of them probably never even took you around their friends and family. Okay, that's because they didn't want their friends and family to know about you. They kept you a secret. And they definitely kept a secret. And if you did meet some of their friends and family, you met the ones who would they knew would keep a secret that they were out here, you know, ho-hoing around or had another relationship or possibly had a child. So these people were fake and phony in your face as well. All right. So this is the situation you would get, and if you even think about going back to them, a bunch of people in your face that were just fake. This person right here, they see that you're doing some soul searching. Okay, you have found a deeper meaning in your life. You have done the inner work. You're on your spiritual path, and this person sees this. All right, they're calling you from unknown numbers. You may think it's spam. It's not. It's him or her. That they're playing on the phone, sending you fake text messages. They want to hear your voice. All right, this is somebody that just wants to hear your voice, because they don't want to just come out and speak to you, because they don't want you to reject them or say something to hurt them, because they're already feeling depressed and they're already having to use drugs to cope with what they did to you, because their life didn't turn out that life that in the beginning when you first left them, they were out here partying, drinking, hooking up, probably talking crap about you. Man, F that girl. Ain't nobody thinking about that girl. And yeah, probably talking bad about you. Now they sitting around thinking, I miss you. I want you back. I made a mistake. I love you. But I can't tell you that because I haven't grown up yet to even be able to express my emotions. This person's thinking of you though. They're thinking back at the times that you guys shared. It makes them happy. They're missing you. They're grieving you. They are fixated on you. So if you're doing something online or using technology or going somewhere you always go or making subliminal posts or anything, like they're fixated on that and wondering when she's gonna post again, when she's gonna say something again, when she's gonna put a new picture up again, because they like that. They're really manifesting a new reunion with you. They're looking at old photos of you in their phone if they have them still, because they could have gotten mad and deleted them. They're writing text but not sending them, but they're planning on calling you. They're planning on communicating with you. They're planning on trying to figure out how to come towards you. They're just hesitant right now and what to say. All right, but they're praying and they're asking their spirit guides to guide them. They're trying to have faith that the relationship's going to come back together. Some of you might be receiving downloads in your dream from your spirit team, that someone 2223 is thinking about you. You may feel them pulling your energy when you're going to bed at night. They might be trying to talk to you through your dreams. Okay, so pay attention to all the signs. If you're seeing feathers, pay attention to signs your spirit team is communicating with you. This person's hurting. They're hurting. They're crying. They're depressed. They're in a lot of pain and sorrow. They're feeling rejected because you're no longer with them, and it's got them feeling rejected. All right, what else, spirit guys? But what they need a loan for? Why do they need a loan? See, money. They have addictions. This person either tries to live outside their means. They're having challenges with unhealthy habits and financial struggles. I'm telling you, the universe is taking their money. They went to a situation that ended up costing them money. And also, they probably lost business opportunities. They're about to lose a home. They're paying for what they had. They spent foolishly, and now they're having to pay a price because now they don't have extra income coming in for it. Yeah, they went towards someone else, a third party. Someone's trying to get in the middle, and someone's trying to sabotage this. Yes, a third party. A third party's in the middle. They may be thinking about getting divorced from this person, and that might be why they might need a loan, because maybe they had shared assets, shared business, shared property with this person. And once they do get a divorce, it's going to cost them some money to pay for the divorce. And then whatever they had, them having to divvy it up. Okay? We did have a fell to the floor pregnant. So someone could have gotten pregnant from them, had a new baby from them, but definitely they started in the beginning with someone. And now they want to come and tell you exactly what happened, all right? They want to manifest you. They're willing to open up to you. You're being asked to manifest what you want. Tell the universe what you want. And the universe is saying that it's going to be luck on your side. Whatever happens, it's going to be luck on your side. So what were some of the secrets that they were keeping from my collective? What are some of the secrets about them not having this money? What are some of the secrets for my collector? Yes, legal. Somebody's going through legal. We have this out here more than once, okay, for divorce. Someone's looking at getting divorced. If they're not married, if they just live with someone, they're looking at separating, going their own way, splitting, whatever they had. It's because they miss the intimacy with you. They want to be with you. They want somebody that respects them. They're ready to have mutual respect with you. They want to come in and apologize to you, say they're sorry for their rash actions. They felt like they were insecure. Some of you may have a cat or a kitten that's around you. Cats have 9 lives, so you may have gone around a circle with this person more than once, giving them more than 1, 2, or 3 chances. All right, but this person just decided to go and be with a karmic. They're karmic friends, now third parties, and they listened to them, hung with them, involved themselves with them, slept with them, did business with them, and it didn't turn out like they thought it would. That's why they need a loan. I'm in need of financial assistance. And they're going to want to come towards you, but this is somebody who feel like they've learned their lesson. But this is all funny to you. Like, you're like, haha, that's what you get. Like I told you, that's what you get. All right, because you knew right here. I already know the tea. You already knew it wasn't going to work. So you're just sitting back laughing at the whole thing because you're not surprised at all. You're not, all right? That's why you cut your ties. You knew this person was full of games, and you knew eventually somebody would play games with them. So you cut your ties, went towards your freedom to work on yourself because you had your awakening, and you said, I don't care. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. You're taking time to sit out here and smell the roses, be happy, taking time for yourself, getting out in nature. Some of you getting out and going on dates. All right, you're just happy, all around happy because you healed. All right. Your person may be antisocial right now, staying to themselves because they feel trapped in the situation, because they were being two-faced, showing you one side of them, one them another side of them, cheating, living a double life, backstabbing people. They ended up with a psychopath who turns out to be just as two-faced as them, and now they're puzzled, confused about how the hell did I get myself in this mess? I'm conflicted. Why did I choose this person over the collective? What is going on? Like, again, they may be looking at getting a divorce or separation, or they're looking at just ghosting this person because they feel hopeless, they're down, depressed. Some of them may feel suicidal. If so, get help, please. Get help. Talk to someone. Call your local agency. They see you out here glowing up, being happy, and while some of you may have met someone, and they see you in this loving affair. Some of them, it may be revealed, okay, that they've had a dirty little secret, that they may be on the down low and sleeping with the same sex. All right, so let's just see what our angels have to say about this situation. What do our angels say about this mess that this person in a collective mind? The angels are saying, don't stop. Don't stop your healing, all right? Don't stop doing what you're doing for this person. If they come back to communicate with you, just continue on your path, your journey, your spiritual journey, and what you're doing. Is that situation will improve. Things between you will improve. Your health will improve. Your emotions, how you're feeling, all that's going to start to improve with time. You're on the up. You're swimming upstream. You're moving forward in life, okay? So don't stop going forward. Continue with the fish. The fish are your fishermen for God, okay? The fish are around you spiritually, and they're multiplying, and you have the dolphins and the goldfish out here. Continue your healing. All right, continue your work. And you guys have a great day. I hope that this resonated with you.